Baba boogie. I'm tired. I don't know why I'm tired, but they always am. Okay, that's the wrong one. But actually, that is the right one. Okay. I'm tired. I'm gonna play Doom. I just want to play Doom. I just want to play Doom. Hope it doesn't fuck up my ears. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, no idea how to do that. If we, I don't know. I'm just streaming because I need to stream. Because I need to do something, not just sit in my butt all day. Okay, how do I turn that off then? If you're telling me I can't do this, then it's fucking dumb in my opinion. Okay, I guess we're doing something else then. Oh well. Yeah, should have seen that coming. Well, Wuthering Ways it is. It'd be like that. Some people are talking idiotic about the Doom game. So that's why I go on that, so oh well. I can no longer actually spell anything. Due to the fact that I just don't care about remembering to spell. It's the problem with me. Oh, well, thank you for showing me my viewers. My viewers is literally 0. No, that's fine. Due to the fact that I'm not going to support something that forces me to do something that I don't have. So many people are brain dead to what's going on. Oh well. Here I am. I could at least do all the story and then switch over to Star Rail and do that story. The only problem is Star Rail story is just gonna be no audio. I'm being annoying for a second, I don't know. There we go. Okay, I can continue with this story at least. This one. I started it by accidentally, but whatever. Yeah, I can't do Dark Ages. It requires ray tracing, but people are like, we need to, like, it's one side who doesn't realize what's going on to them, and the other side who does realize what's going on, but of course are getting shut down by the other side because the other side has money. In my opinion, you shouldn't make a game that requires a ray tracing capable GPU. Since most people don't have that, or at least don't have the disposable income to get one, or at least there's not one that's cheap enough to get one now, and
They're
that's
my
good.
uncle's agents, Sage and Acorn. Yes, we address each other by code names, handy identifiers in a crowd. Seems like they are looking for something as well. It's only natural my uncle wishes to retrieve the lost items, but my presence might raise a few eyebrows. Yes, you try and loosen their lips. If memory serves, they are senior members, having served under my uncle for years. Regulars at margaritas. Talk business with merchants and wine with drinkers. Engage their interests, and their words will flow like a river. As for the rest,
Yeah, I have to continue this so I can get the gems that I wanted. I do want to get her weapon, but it's like, I do need to get her, but shit. There's so many units I need to get, and there's new units that's coming out. And I got no monies.
Hey, that's you they're calling.
No, that's both of us. But I don't recognize this person.
Neither do I. Listen up.
Okay, you got the names right. Must be family. Who are you? Cat's Eye. Doesn't ring a bell. Probably one of those new recruits after the Carnival.
So, what do you need? We are just about to wrap up and grab a bite at Margarita's. Still got a lot on our plate today.
Oh, margaritas. Nothing quite like it, huh? And pizza?
The character has a voice
It's
actor.
a
Yeah.
favorite in my circle, too.
Always a solid choice when on the move. Perfect spot for a bit of catching up.
You know, the last time I was there, I heard talk about a thief stealing from the vault. Is that true?
Well, cat's out of the bag now. See that house right there? That's where the thief lived. We came to search for clues.
No, not yet. We've looked everywhere.
I like how at least the main character has some voice lines.
To be honest, I doubt we'll ever find them. The thief has probably sold everything off by now. We are short on manpower. That's a needle in a haystack, if you ask me. Well, our boss is the Padrino's son. He has his methods. Our job is to follow orders, not to ask questions. Just do what we're told, and do it well.
That's right. If you spot anything unusual, keep an eye on it. Could be your big break. With a bit more time, I think you'll do just fine.
And that should do it. Yeah, it still has black. You rendezvous with her.
so they found nothing, but assumed Uncle wasn't concerned. That makes no sense. Everything that happened recently ties back to the vault. If Uncle wished to protect his position, he'd be quick to retrieve the items and resolve the situation. Curiously, Bennett was last sighted in the vicinity of Liberty Square, where you met Uncle.
Yeah, I have to do all these story missions because
Last
I didn't
night,
do them.
I was investigating the area before I happened upon your private meeting. But when I brought this up with him afterwards, he didn't seem privy to any details. As for my search of Bennett's home, nothing of note turned up, just as the two agents reported. I found no spoils, not even the faintest trace of them being stored or moved. Everything about his living space fits the profile of a typical junior vault employee. I also asked around about Bennett after our previous collaboration. He was ambitious, but never greedy. I was even told he refused a bribe offered by a business associate during an operation. The Montelli family is ever generous with wealth and opportunities, welcoming all who aspire to make their mark in Laguna. Mere profit would never make him betray us. For now, more evidence is required. The entire matter might need to be approached from a different angle.
Heck, I might actually be done with these stories, and then I'll move on to Doom Eternal.
Hold still. See that man over there, the one that looks like a grey dove?
I'm making a move when you come on the light. Line of sight not far away from them, to hit in directions seem to be observing you. Noticing your gaze, you immediately start running.
After him, quick.
Oh wow.
Can you keep up?
Most
Nowhere
obvious
to
dead
run.
end.
Now it's time for a proper chat.
These old creaky bones of mine. Did I offend you? Or are you just chasing down every passing soul? Never thought Montellis would grow so aggressive.
I wanted to play Dark Ages, but oh well. There are going to be people who complain that why does it need a ray tracing to run? Other people are going to complain, why are you so broke? Like, shut the fuck up, like literally.
No one knows the family's ways better than its members, even though he's no longer one of us. Right, old Duncan?
I must admit, you have an annoyingly good memory. It's remarkable that someone of your rank would remember a man such as myself.
I will never forget that stormy night. Nor any of the members who were caught in it.
Sadly, I've no desire to be remembered. To me, Montelli is only a name of the past.
I'm trying to click this as like
There were moments of
fast as
joy,
I can.
but they cannot make up for my loss. Now, I only feel tired.
Why go back to what you claim to have left in the past? Unless there's something you can't ignore.
You were standing across from Bennett's doorway, and your clothes are still damp from the rain. You weren't simply passing by, you were watching. What were you looking for? Or, should I ask, what did you hope to find?
I don't know. To grieve for my last friend in the family? To blame him for being so reckless and greedy? Or to figure out how this fool ended up in such a mess? Hoping to find the lost items and settle his debts, so he may rest in peace. I tried to persuade him to leave with me, but failed. In Raguna's game, the Montelli family has only two options. We either play to win, or are forced to leave with nothing. Every Montelli has a chance at their desires. But what's the price? They stake everything they hold dear. Family, love, faith, principles, and even their life. Now, his ambition and greed have cost him everything.
Most people find acceptance easier than change, as change demands the bravery to face uncertainty. No great endeavor is without its perils. So yes, if the Montellis are to drive the change and push past current barriers, the path ahead will be anything but easy. The family exists to withstand what an individual cannot, and accomplish what might otherwise be unattainable. But within the family, each Montelli still enjoys the freedom of choice. Your leaving is a testament to this, is it not? If you're willing, there is still much to be done for Bennett. His terminal, the alleged stolen goods, everything but his body remains missing. Given your familiarity, you might help us in locating these items.
that case, you might want to speak to Scarlet Velvet.
Wait, who's that? I don't know shit about these names.
The leader of a network of commoners seeking freedom in Raguna. They had close ties with Bennett. If he was really stealing, I'd wager they were complicit. And that said, with their recent fallout with the family, I can't guarantee you'll find them, let alone talk to them.
We have little choice but to try. Now, let's go. We're off to the most reliable source of information in Raguna.
I wonder if I can force the game to actually play. I also have to wait a longer time, huh? Damn it. No.
Can you keep up?
Shit.
The world is mine. In the name of the Montellis.
Damn it. Yeah, they should allow us to use the wings everywhere.
This is the place. In Raguna's market, they say fortune seldom favors those who lack a taste for fine drinks. Among traders, there's a secret code in the way drinks are mixed. A base of bitter almond and mint, for instance, usually signals danger and death. But some have devised their own, more private codes. Yes. This area is essentially a neutral zone in the city. No affiliations, no restrictions. With the ongoing feud between
turned off my
Scarlet
AC,
Velvet
I feel
and the Montellis, finding her will be difficult. But I've heard they have eyes and ears here. So all that remains is to order the right drink, watch the crowd, and let their reactions lead us to Scarlet Velvet's contact.
Greetings. What will it be today?
A Scarlet Velvet ribbon, please.
Scarlet Velvet. An uncommon choice. Perhaps the one you seek is waiting just as patiently. May you both find what you've come for.
Snacks.
Oh, there you are. I noticed you as soon as you walked in. Don't get me wrong. I've only been here long enough to recognize that drink, but I'm not making any guarantees beyond that. That swagger and flair. You're with the Montelli family, am I right? I know I'm not the one you came for, but don't dash off just yet. You don't know what I have up my sleeve, you know? How about you let me prove how reliable I can be for your family? Go on, test me.
Thought it was scariest thing you heard.
If you're talking about Bennett Montelli, he's right at the heart of the family's latest drama. Word is, he has broken the family's oath. But one of his greatest moments was recovering a lost shipment with the family's young lady. Isn't life full of ironies?
Impressive. You've proved yourself capable. 3 days from now, at this hour, return here and order a golden ears mambo. Watch for someone wearing a green tourmaline.
The ordinary wine list. Okay.
The wild desires, they swallow me like the roaring waves. Oh, how maddening's your tender love. I'd forsake it all, just to be forever lost in your embrace. But this amber drink, a deadly poison? Or a healing tonic?
Could be just
leave
drunk.
me be, don't bother me. The void. The endless void has
He's just drunk.
consumed me. I want no part in anything. Who are you and who am I? Montelli, Phasalia, the Order, the Commoners. Without these names, what sets us apart? But reality is cruel, and we have no refuge.
Let's go. Clearly, he's not the one we're looking for.
So what was this guy?
Kirsch, whiskey, and cherry tomatoes. Does it mean revenge? Blood orange gin. That drink you have there is quite rare. Would you mind telling me what it means?
You will know it when you need to.
A riddle cloaked in mystery. You don't want to share, huh? Oh, sorry. I am just simply enthralled by symbols and codes. I've been exploring how drinks might encode numerical values. Through alcohol content or vintage, perhaps. But lately, I'm starting to wonder if the drink itself even matters.
The key to any language lies in the shared rules and agreements between both parties. With that in mind, the same drink, or even the same object, can be given countless meanings. Much like how my people and
I still hate that
sometimes
some of these stories
devise
are like
codes
fucking
with
long
whatever's
as hell.
available. Sounds like you've been at this code research for quite some time. Mind if I ask, do you know when the bartender started his shift today?
Let me see. I got here quite early, and he was here about the same time. Probably around 8 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
Anything else I can get you? Or is there a problem with the drinks?
As expected from a Scarlet Velvet informant, you are smart. In a place like this, a bartender is the perfect cover. The least noticed, but with the best view. You mix every drink and pass every code. You might not understand all of them, but nothing of importance ever escapes you. So this Scarlet Velvet ribbon is meant for you. Am I correct, sir?
Well, well. It finds its way back to me at last. A drink of trouble, I'd call it. Contact has been made, and by the rules, a conversation should follow. But Scarlet Velvet has decided there will be no further dealings with the Montellis. The partnership is broken, and whatever bond you had is all but gone. If you do meet up, Lady Carlotta, aren't you afraid things might turn ugly?
There's no need to fight. We can talk.
It's rumored that Scarlet Velvet's decision to end our partnership has something to do with a Vault Keeper named Bennett.
Surely you don't believe that nonsense.
Then what is the truth? Bennett was recently found dead in the wild. The dead are silent, but you are not. So let's talk.
Wait, Bennett is dead? That complicates things, I'm afraid. I'm not sure if trusting Montelli is a wise choice.
Still,
But
they
in memory of
use the
Bennett,
NPCs like
if you truly are as noble as he believes,
not that much detailed mouths, or at least not
go to
most of them.
Whisperwind Haven after dusk. I will inform
Blah
Scarlet
blah 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 blah. Well, the characters actually have movement in their mouths, at least. In some slightly more important NPCs have more movement in their mouths.
Lighter than a dove.
This better not conflict with another side story that I want to do later.
Terminals are divine artifacts from the Sentinel, brought to Rinascita by the first Primus. What you possessed were nothing but privately made replicas, existing solely by the grace of the Primus. How dare you defy our cleansing of such blasphemy?
We never stopped asking the Order for permission to wear the terminals, but every single request is denied. You won't even tell us why. You've controlled the terminal supply, and the family stopped trading with us. These are all we have left. Why should we hand them over?
I can sense your fervent desire for the artifacts and the blessings from the Sentinel. But whether you are worthy of the terminals is for the Order to decide. If you willingly part with your wealth in devotion to the Order's divine cause, the door to forgiveness might still be open.
Oh,
But should you
that only works if
persist
you're
in your
big enough
defiance,
or on kick.
we'll have to escort you to the penitentiary for judgment.
The Order and the Commoners. It must be Scarlet Velvet causing the stir. The Order's arrogance is known, but such blatant actions. Is it because we're far from the heart of the city? Let's
Probably.
first address their troubles, and then we'll have a proper talk.
There we go. Got me water.
Still recognize me? The stage is set. Improvise.
What do you mean, Trout? That was mine.
Ah, the Montelli's second daughter, and this year's laureate. I suggest you tread carefully and avoid crossing the Order and the Sentinel, especially not for the sake of mere commoners. Must I remind you again? Trading reserved terminals is a breach of the discipline.
We paid good money for these. If you're taking them, you owe us a refund.
Yet the very traders who took your money have seen the error of their ways and reported your dealings. They have sworn to repent for their illicit production and cease all trade with you. How sad, Miss Carlotta. Such loyalty to your family, only to be left in the dark. No one bothered to inform you, did they?
Oh, please. My ties with the family are not so fragile as to be shaken by mere words. The fact that we're having this conversation at all means that you cannot ignore my status. Wouldn't you agree? The Sentinel and the Primus have declared free trade as our undeniable right. Scarlet Velvet is always entitled to trade as they please, regardless of their previous partnerships. You preach the doctrine, yet fail to adhere to it yourself.
That's about
If I were
99% of
you,
religions.
I'd be on my way to the penitentiary. Willful transgression is the worst blasphemy one can imagine.
Mark my words. The
And
day
they get all mad.
Montelli is brought to its knees by the Order and Phasalia will be the day you beg for the Sentinel's mercy.
Too bad I don't know
When
the
that
Sentinel's
day
fucking dead.
comes, all shall be under the Order's control.
But it's just like before all the events that
Will
happened.
not be long in coming.
Too bad the only problem is the new unit,
Ernesto,
was a
the
bard.
bartender, said you needed to see me.
she's going to get overshadowed by
You may
Carthea.
have just offended us, but you heard it. Your family has left us in a mess. Frankly, I don't see the point in having this conversation. But since Ernesto said it's about Bennett, I'll give you a minute, for his sake. Speak quickly. Regardless of the bigger picture, your side ended the deal. We were informed at short
eating
notice to
chips.
stop all trade. And it's not just the terminals. No more jewelry, perfumes, and all that nonsense. You saw what happened today. And not to mention, I haven't seen him on telly for nearly 2 weeks. Where were you when we were fighting against the Order and the Phasalias?
There was a slight issue of a traitor in the vault, so our hands were tied. A direct approach works best at times. Actually, what that acolyte claimed is news to me. Surrendering control and ceasing trade are not in the Montelli's vocabulary. The Montelli creed has always been family first and a pioneering spirit second.
With your grandfather, maybe. But he won't be around forever. When Capello takes the helm, you won't have a say. The real question is whether we can get our trade back on track. Can your family still be trusted? What I need is a solid promise from someone in charge.
She looks really cute, to be honest.
One thing's for sure. I don't want to see the family who first broke the monopoly to trade with us commoners end up defending it.
I'll speak with my uncle and grandfather to see what happened with our cooperation.
You know what? This is supposed to be your family's business. Why am I saying this to you? Excuse my earlier words. So, Ernesto told me Bennett's gone. What happened? He seemed fine the last time we met. Good judgment there. The rumors are nonsense. Fencing stolen goods? Please. Bennett used to handle our shipments for the vault, but everything was above board. Nothing shady, okay? He knew his stuff. Never took advantage of us, never budged on prices either. For him, it was always business first, friendship second. When he was running late, he'd stay up at that hill sometimes. We even set up a shelter there after it happened a few times. That's all. Come to think of it, he did stay there for a while the last time we saw him. Asked us to stash something too. What was it he said? Hope we don't need to use it.
Seems Bennett may have anticipated the trouble ahead. I wonder if you might show us to the shelter. We'd be most grateful.
There's an entrance along the coast. Go straight down the road and you'll see it. What's your business there anyway?
I'm eating Cheez-Its.
Gently does it? Watch out. Found your weak spot. Still recognize me?
Stay behind me.
Even more Tassie did these photos.
And brave.
My compliments. stage is set.
Oh,
You can tell someone was here. Look at the mess. Perhaps Bennett deliberately arranged it this way as a cover. We'll each use our senses to search. Then let's gather and analyze the clues we find.
Still really sucks I can't play freaking Doom. They're going to release a patch later that doesn't require ray tracing, but it's like really ray tracing has been shown just to speed up development, which is like shit. Why? But all right.
Something is strange here.
These items aren't exactly rare, but they're not everyday objects either. They seem out of place here. Looks like Bennett left them deliberately.
Indeed. But what I find strange is these items. Don't they seem familiar? Do you recall those 3 lines from the anthology? The ones Bennett sent me in the photo? Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. The woman in the painting here seems to stand in the gloomy rain, but her eyes remain bright. Like the secret code in drinks, what matters is never the object themselves, but the shared rules and agreements between both parties. Now the book. It appears to be about winter, which is likely related to the second line, 40 winters. The last one is a rotor device. The planet... MLCL 190468. That format. It's a vault storage code. Of course it is. Bennett was a vault keeper. But what was he trying to convey in such a cryptic manner? 4 letters. The highest clearance level in the vault. Could it be? Hold on.
Carlotta? Yeah. You asked me to keep an eye out for Bennett's terminal. Well, I found it. Yeah, that's for me to know and you to wonder. But it was not in good shape after what it went through. Yeah, if you can use it at all, the data and the records inside might need to be recovered.
Understood. I'll have someone pick it up for restoration.
Wait, what now? What, you're not even gonna check? No, it's nothing really. Just worried it might be too tricky to repair.
All right. We'll inform you when there's more to share. We're returning to the Montelli quarter first. The terminal will be fixed there. As for the codes, we'll figure it out once we arrive. You might not know this, but Bennett was never granted the highest clearance in the vault.
Isn't that a good sign? It means Bennett might not be guilty after all, just as you suspected.
It's replaced by another suspicion. One I am reluctant to entertain, but I'm forced to consider. Only grandfather, uncle, and I have the highest clearance. Liberty Square, our proximity, the vault's security clearance, a traitor among the top brass, the indifference towards the stolen goods, and the authority to end dealings with Scarlet Velvet. There's someone all evidence points to. Were I to entertain it, it all starts to make sense. Uncle. But if it was truly him, the heir to our family, who betrayed us, wouldn't that be utterly absurd? Now all that remains is to see what the code reveals. It might clear our doubts, or confirm it.
I'll be with you no matter what. So, let's see where this leads.
Yeah, classic story of high family or whatever the heck. And of course, always the uncle or some relative that isn't the immediate grandfather or parents of the character. It's always like the uncle or aunt trying to sweep control from underneath the family or whatever. It's always that trope.
My people just reported some initial progress on the terminal repair. Let's go. Our meetup spot is right ahead.
Lady Carlotta, we received a terminal addressed to you, signed DC. The initial restoration is almost complete, but some data is overwritten or isolated due to the extensive damage. We were only able to recover certain sections. Our evaluation suggests that a full restoration might not be worth it. But, if you insist, Mr. Pierre at headquarters is an expert in this field.
Good. Make sure to contact him. Now please project the restored sections.
Absolutely. One moment.
Yes, that's where I was investigating that night. Seems like the intel was right. Bennett did go there. And the other location, I think it's my uncle's private dock. Primarily used for storage, not shipments. Reviewing the records hardly proves the connection between these locations. If time permits, we should take the terminal to Mr. Pierre. He's an old friend of Grandfather's and is an expert in this field. There may be other useful information in the terminal.
If time permits,
But
I have any
first,
other choice.
Let's put that code to use. It could help us narrow down the range and provide better clues. Follow me. This is why I suggested we return here. Our vault holds everything. Family property, valuable items for trade, and prized possessions entrusted to us by clients. The complete inventory and access records can only be found here, accessible to those with the proper clearance. Please, follow me.
2 Carlottas. See ornament bends card, turn crypto then again multi code, biometric authentication.
Someone extracted the core data module. It's empty now.
I do like that close up.
This must be what Bennett was trying to tell us before he died. Someone with access to the vault has broken their oath and leaked the data module. Now only Uncle, Grandfather, and I have the clearance to retrieve it.
Clears up most of the questions.
In Renisita, the Order maintains control of terminals, unlike other countries where they're freely traded. My grandfather learned to modify them during his early ventures in the new Federation.
And that's our new location.
Our lantern-type
After,
family
like,
is a modified model.
After
May
finishing,
look
completely
purely
finishing
ornamental,
Renacita.
but it houses the tech modules we've developed. As Scarlet Velvet said, aside from our art dealings, we've been supplying these terminals to resonators at fair prices as part of our discreet business.
Yeah, but at the end of Renacita is us defeating
We've
the Order
broken
and all
the
that,
Order's
bringing
monopoly.
down.
We've given more people the means to protect themselves in their ventures, giving them choices they didn't have before. The Order is aware of our discreet business, but they turn a blind eye as long as we don't openly challenge their authority. The hefty taxes we pay maintain this delicate understanding. As a result, no family member would ever divulge our terminal secrets, much less allow the modules to fall into the wrong hands. What exactly are you planning, Uncle? No. We must find the core module.
Angry character. I seriously wonder what the terminals will look like in the new Federation, because that's where Cyberpunk will be.
Uncle, may I ask you something first? Before the carnival, the priest showed me your pendant. How did he come by it? And what led to your capture?
Does it matter? All you need to know is that it's handled, and I'm in the clear now.
Were you mistreated? Did they coerce you into doing something against your will?
No, it wasn't against his
Heed my
will.
words. Whatever you've uncovered, put it behind you, and all will be as it was. No grudges, no consequences, only family.
Yeah, no one says
Now,
that.
I've had some trouble with the shipment over at Septimont. As the rightful heir, I'm giving you a new order. Take care of it. And I'll pretend none of this ever happened.
I refuse.
Excuse me?
I said I refuse. I can't act as if nothing happened. I won't let a family member die unjustly, or see our modules fall into the wrong hands.
Don't trouble yourself with the modules. Yes, our family's ambition has led us far, but it's exacted a price paid in blood and tears. What harm is there in choosing the safer, easier path?
I can't believe you just said that. So, you're
You can.
refusing to tell the truth and reveal the module's location, is that it?
Why do you insist on tearing everything apart? Have you ever thought about what Padrino would say? What others would think of us? I've given you an out. All you need to do is accept it.
Then so be it. Your course is set, as is mine. But mark my words, I will stop you, Mr. Capello.
No longer calling you uncle.
I'm sorry you have to see this side of our family. Really? I just wished... No. I did promise I'd try to drop the pretense with you. I may need more time to come to terms with all of this. I don't regret uncovering the truth and exposing the traitor. I'm just saddened that my uncle is the one behind it all.
Well, that's the usual trope.
We were meant to be the guardians of our family's ideals, to carry the torch forward. And yet now...
Oh. Yeah, now what?
Well,
You stand alone?
wallowing in emotion won't solve anything. Our priority now is to recover the data module. Every moment it's missing puts our family at greater risk. The core module is difficult to carry around. They must have hidden it. The dock Bennett visited used for storage.
I hope
Could
my
it be
voice
there?
isn't too loud.
We need to
Yeah.
adjust our strategy. My conversation with Capello will have alerted him. He's likely to move the module sooner than expected. I need to inspect the dock for any clues. Indeed, but time is not on our side. If Capello acts on this, I might lose my window to secure the module. Our sole advantage now is that we're operating as a pair. I need you to take this terminal to Pierre at the bank. If the dock turns out to be a dead end, we will need other leads.
Wanglong's terminal is like a gourd. Black Shores is also a gourd-ish, like. This one's more like a lamp.
I know that securing the module alone won't suffice. I must uncover Capello's true motives. How it will affect our family. I'll figure it out. I promise.
According to plan, you color split up or whatever.
They call it a dock, but no ships ever come. Uncle has concealed what he took from the vault here. A secluded place entirely under his control. For a secret...
Of course I cut her off. Nothing there.
Nothing so far. Was I wrong? Maybe this place doesn't hold what we're looking for. Why did Bennett come here then? Or am I too late? Did Capello get here first? And the energy fluctuation. It was going off and on. No. I couldn't have been imagining it. Such a big mirror. Why is it here? Doesn't seem to be made of common glass, but some kind of crystallized energy. Oh.
Jim.
Will I find the data module on the other side? Or was all this just a trap?
Damn. Turns out it was a fucking trap. Just spamming dash.
Hello again. You don't seem very surprised to learn who I am.
Carlotta told me Mr. Pierre always follows her grandfather around. My instincts weren't wrong when I saw you together. It also explains why you seemed familiar when we first met.
Was our previous meeting really a coincidence?
What's the term for it? A destined encounter? The universe brought us together, and I happened to take the initiative. It's almost poetic. Wouldn't you agree?
If anything, he would try to ask Rover to marry Carlotta.
That's it. I doubt you want more chit-chat. I know you're here for that terminal.
Fucking slips
Let
out.
Pierre inspect it for you, and we can resume our conversation.
Yeah, I like that. Like, it actually has parts that are moving, more animation than Genshin has with their, like, stretched arm and shit like that. It actually has more animations than just outstretched arm, fade to black, and fade back from black. And you knew why I'm here.
Remember that painting we discussed earlier? In a fragile equilibrium, the smaller piece is forced to repress its true nature. It's confined to a seemingly flawless structure, stripped of its autonomy. I don't want the same fate for her. But I can't simply impose my path upon her, expecting blind obedience. She must find her own path, with a partner she can fully trust.
So again, he wants us
Those
to
who
marry her.
betray their own blood, there will be no leniency.
Too bad I have to decline.
Even my own son
can't stay there.
is not exempt from this. However, before I intervene, I want to see her plan take shape. My hand should only be played as a final measure. The old give way to the new. It's the way of the world. But for us Montellis, the courage to break from the past matters far more than clinging to it. So I ask you this favor. When the time is right, give this to her. She'll need it.
It's a little tricky, but you're lucky to have my expertise.
I'm pretty sure it was that
This
gun.
terminal is defunct, but I've retrieved all its data, even the overwritten and isolated bits. The terminal has been tampered with, but nothing was intentionally erased. It seems they wanted to overwrite the data to avoid detection. I can show you. Do you have a terminal? I'll send over the data so you can see for yourself.
Yes, he gored.
I assume you've taken care of Bennett's body.
We dumped him in the Tacit Discord zone overnight. We'll claim he was killed by those monsters tomorrow morning. Sir, are you sure? Are we really going to work with the Order? Have they made you kill one of our own?
We're in too deep now. Handing over the data module to the Order will cement our position as an ally of the authorities. We'll
Yeah,
replace
fuck the Order.
Thessalias. The other resonators in the city are irrelevant. And Bennett, I would have taken care of him regardless. He knew too much. He deserved it for pursuing the Scarlet Velvet matter. Anyone who gets in my way shall meet the same fate.
Yes, sir.
We all stood together on that stormy night. Each one of us losing someone dear. And we all share the desire for our family to find an easier path forward. The best way to avoid sacrifice isn't fighting, but aligning ourselves with superior powers and knowing when to yield. You may have left the family, and I should expect no more favors from you. But I ask this of you one last time. Please, put this terminal in Carlotta's hands.
What's in it? Carlotta? What will happen to her?
Nothing. Save for the standard location tracking data every terminal holds. In 3 days, I'll be negotiating on behalf of the family with the Order. I just want to make sure Carlotta doesn't interfere in the meantime. She'll be given a chance to join our side. I promise. Think about Bennett. If you take care of this, I will overlook what he stole and let it be a thing of the past. I know you care more about your late friend than you're willing to admit.
Unbelievable. What is Capello even thinking? killing one of our own. It's a complete betrayal of our family. I must record all this madness with something. My terminal. No, it's too risky. Wait, I have Bennett's body. Nobody's going to pay attention to a dead man's terminal. I'll record it, then overwrite with new data. I have to keep this record well, in case I also...
Oh, so he knew. Let's go check on her immediately.
Wait, sir. Wouldn't Lady Carlotta be in danger? I don't think that's part of your plan.
I don't think it's part of your plan.
Are you really letting her face this by herself?
She's already there, so why bother? I trust Carlotta and our esteemed guest. It is a trap, but also an opportunity for her to mature.
I mean, yeah. He already got the everything he needs to go after.
What is that?
The family will shield you.
These stories do add a bit more. It's like the
Flashbacks.
moron.
Could it be from touching that mirror? Energy crystals made into a mirror with pre-made Sonoro inside. A sly trap. Is Sonoro, the docks, Bennett's terminal, Duncan. When did it all begin? The hand that pulled me in. I need to get to the bottom of this. And quickly. These masterless echoes have turned hostile. The frequency fluctuations in the Sonoro seem unstable. I'll have to handle them before I can search the area. Still recognize me? The stage is set.
Ow, my face. Would have been better if I was playing Doom, but no. To wait for like its unray tracing patch, which hopefully doesn't take a month, because that's all I have.
Quickly and swiftly.
Oh fuck, there's chests.
You will yield. Improvise. Still recognize me? Now there's nothing else in my way. All these obstacles suggest the answer is likely there. I must investigate that mansion. The way out and clues I need may lie within its walls.
Yes, it may, but can I get this chest, please? Oh, shit. Yeah, see, there's two chests.
Can you keep up? Quickly and swiftly. Found your weak spot. Still recognize me? Brilliance lights the way! Surrender! Take this! This craftsmanship. A wise investment.
Oh, does that mean I have to turn that around? Oh, I can't use it in this current location.
keep up?
Yep, it's that. Anyway,
Start small to build big.
I need all the gems I can get. Every single one. God damn it. I'll be right back. God damn it. Okay.
Anything catch your eye?
God damn it. Okay, I can't climb up that wall.
Can you keep up?
And I know there's chests in here. I am not leaving until I found almost every single one. Okay, I think I found it. How long is this? An hour. Okay.
This layout and decor seems strikingly similar to our mansion, just with slight differences. This area, these decorations, the chandeliers specifically, were destroyed during the invasion 5 years ago. Am I truly in the past, or trapped in some kind of simulation?
You're trapped in some kind of simulation, Carlotta.
Can you keep
It's
up?
literally that easy to understand. Okay, no chests around.
Can you keep up? Can you keep up?
If you're telling me he's adopting that orphan girl from the other side of the family, spare me. Already heard. Actually, I imagine the whole family's caught wind of it by now. Isn't that why we're throwing this rally for her today?
Tell me, how on earth do you stay in the loop, tinkering away at home like that? You must be shocked. Capello's already the heir. So, why on earth did he adopt her?
Yeah, she's technically an orphan, I guess.
Girl from the other side of the family. adopted by Padrino. This rally, held for me. The mere touch of the mirror was enough to instantly draw out my memories, experiences, and even passing thoughts, creating this sonoro.
You look a little familiar. Oh, it's you again. What brings you back here?
You shouldn't know me yet. Not at this time.
I don't understand. What time? What are you talking about?
Sorry. Please don't mind what I just said. I'm not really sure where
Don't
I am,
mind.
why I'm here, or what I need to do.
Actually, I think he meant to say, we just saw you. Just now, about a minute ago. You walked right past us and headed that way.
Yeah, I'm just surprised you're back so soon. By the way, you do look a bit different, don't you? Your outfit. No, it's more the accessories, really. Yours are red, but the person I saw had blue ones on her wrists. Oh, perhaps I'm imagining things.
Blue accessories. I saw blue accessories on that hand that pulled me inside. I suppose she's the friend who invited me here. Could you tell me where she's gone? I've been left alone since arriving, and I believe I really should meet her.
Perhaps she's just out for a stroll. The preparations are behind schedule due to a mishap. Everyone's waiting for the rally to begin.
Yes, now I remember. The rally didn't start on time because of a lighting malfunction. On the other hand, once the lights are turned on, something may change and it could reveal new clues. Thank you. I think I know where I'm going now.
You're welcome, I suppose. Not that we've done much for you.
I doubt it means much to say this to you, since you only exist in this place, and unlike me, you probably don't need to hear this. But I believe Padrino took her in because he saw the makings of a true Montelli.
You don't need to hear this because you're not real in the first place. But...
Wager? I bet.
Yeah, there's a chest there. How the heck am I supposed to get there?
It's been 3 days.
Can you keep up?
Okay, nothing here. The first 2 digits. See, for the first 2 digits, I'll go with the number of trees and chandeliers in the hall. As for the last 2, and the balloons. Oh, I guess I have to use this thing, huh? That's all of it, right? Yeah.
Lighter than a dove. Start small to build.
Okay, slip over. Good news, I only changed the last 2 digits of the light control panel. Well, I'll just go with August 9th. It's an important day for me. And dear. Also the day when I'm baptized. Oh, come on, like August 9th. 6289. I'll never see this one again.
Time to check the lobby.
Come over, my child.
Sir,
Yes. Fret not, Carlotta. Come up to the front, so everyone can see you.
11 years ago.
Today is a special day. The beginning of your journey as one of us. As my granddaughter, you will now carry the Montelli name. My name. The family's name. And with it, its privileges and responsibilities.
I knew it. She shares our bloodline.
She is a true Montelli, just like the Padrino.
This is not exactly how it happened.
Puny little thing. Such a nervous look to her.
Isn't she from the lesser side of the family? And a girl at that. Why her? What makes her worthy of the Montelli name?
My thoughts exactly. I failed to see how she could possibly belong to our ranks, let alone carry the family name.
Yeah, that's what most likely would have happened. Not the ideal. And there's the color swap of her.
it was you. Recognition. Praise. Glory. Isn't that what you want? Stay here, and you'll have all of that.
I do like her design though. They're opposite, pretty much.
The exit.
A little goofy, but no, it's just another layer they have to go through.
Dazzling sunlight. Am I in the court? Have I left that scenario already? Now the question is, what moment from my past does this represent? No, these decorations, they aren't real even if they appear to be. This is just another simulation from my memories. Can you keep up?
No, I can't get. Okay. I can't get in there. Now there's a chest somewhere. Yeah, see?
Anything catch your eye? Can you keep up?
Any gem would fucking help. With the saving for Carthia. Because after I get my 11 days of gems, I'm just gonna stop playing for like
Can you keep
10, 20 days. So we can get that returnee prizes.
Bang.
Then another nope.
How do I leave this place? Leave? But didn't you just follow me here? Cut the nonsense. You were the one who brought me into this scenario. Ugh, fine. But why should I tell you?
That crack on her
I
face.
brought you here. But remember, I am a product of your own making. Your memories, your desires, your fantasies. From this moment on, I am also Carlotta Montelli. We will share the same past, present, and perhaps even future. Don't pretend we're alike in any way, and keep the Montelli name out of your filthy mouth. Oh, right. How could I forget? You worked so hard to earn the illustrious Montelli name back then. And this was your humble abode, correct? A poor little girl from the forgotten side of the family. Trying
She has cracks all over her body.
desperately to fit in with the grandeur of her new home. Fearing abandonment and playing the part of a proper lady. You're a star in the ballroom, a top investor at the auction house. But your true talent, being the family's favorite weapon, carrying out orders without question, is that all you live for? I thought you'd be thrilled with what I'm offering you. Acceptance, validation, indispensability. Did you see how everyone adored you? Isn't this a dream come true? Oh, planning to shoot me again? Don't bother.
She has more like bags
This
under her
scenario
eyes.
is born from your consciousness, and it's also my domain. Since the frequencies here can be shattered, they can also be brought together again. Why not try shooting yourself? Perhaps that will work.
Yeah, she has like
Don't be so quick
dark
to
bags around her eyes.
If you truly never craved acceptance and recognition, would I even exist?
Instead of the red, it's like
Since
dark.
praise and affirmation aren't enough for you, I'll give you a chance to prove yourself. Show me how much your sweat and tears are worth. Brilliance lights the way! Running won't save you. Still recognize me?
He launched somewhere.
Nice work, but this is only the beginning. You must be dying to know which part of the past this is. Would you like a little hint?
Metallic scent. Rain so.
Blood debts will catch up with those who have to pay. The storm is coming. Ah, now you remember. I knew you'd never forget. The rain that night never ceased in your heart.
Help! Help!
Damn it! This is a trap! They've taken what's ours! In the name of the Montellis, this won't go unpunished.
Did you hear that? Oh, the panic in their voice. How they must be begging for a capable leader to come and save the day. Quickly and swiftly. Is that it?
No.
Running won't sit. I'm still standing. Still recognize me? A smooth journey. The stage is set.
No good. Oh, it's 3. That's why I'm all tired. That inexplicable wave of exhaustion from 3 to 5.
Can you keep up?
Three key areas have been hit one after another. South 2nd Block, West End Dock, and our headquarters. Intel says the Physaelians are gearing up for another hit on our headquarters. As usual, we can expect the Order to turn a blind eye. They ambushed Father first before we did anything to them. It is beyond unforgivable.
We're running out of time. Capolo, we need a plan before Padrino wakes up. Call for reinforcements from the East End. It's risky, but if they don't smell our manpower shortage, we might just make it through.
No, we shouldn't do that. The Physaelians were keeping an eye on our other territories.
No, we're not doing that. They can take the West End. Our men will retreat to headquarters.
Why? They're tough, but we're no pushovers either. We earned our turf fair and square. Why should we back down now? When Padrino eventually wakes, how do you plan to explain that we have let his and the entire family's efforts go to waste?
But we still risk exposing the location of our headquarters. It's all about predicting their moves and keeping ours hidden.
What about you, Carlotta? What do you think?
Once again, this deviates from my past experience. Well, I'll point them down the right path this time. We'll hit their base. Our people on the East End, the South 2nd Block and the dock will stay put to give the impression we know nothing. Then we'll send our main forces to where the Physaelians keep their echoes. The trade routes mean nothing compared to that. As they know what we value most, we need to demand something of equal worth from them as our bargaining chip.
Is this really going to work?
We can't afford to lose our people. Everything else, even the mansion, are simply assets. I'll cover the rear.
But
quickly and swiftly. An eye for an eye. Brilliance lights the way! You've crossed the wrong person. Can you keep up? Improvise.
Yeah, the unexplicable wave of tiredness.
Glory demands more. A new era awaits. Can you keep up?
Damn it.
Take this! Still recognize me? Glory to the Montellis.
Anyway, just goddamn this unexplicable wave of fucking tiredness. What the fuck?
Quickly and swiftly. Surrender. Found your weak spot. Still recognize me? You will yield. Can you keep
More than that. Keep forgetting, I keep constantly
Not even
there's this unexplicable wave of tiredness that always happens at like 3. I was planning to stream for more than just 2 hours. Especially if I had Doom, but no. Turns out it tells me to go fuck.
Wow. Look at you with your brilliant plan. So clever. It could have saved us from our humiliating defeat. And of course, you didn't just come up with it because you knew what happened. No. That idea has been brewing in your mind since that very day. How does it feel to finally have your dismissed plan validated? Back then, no one bothered to ask for your input, did they? The big shots like Capello and those old-timers couldn't care less. The family ended up making the worst possible choice. They called for reinforcements, depleting resources in both headquarters and the East End.
No. Cynthia. Look at me. Please. Why is this happening? At the West End. It's all my fault. I should have been more careful. Oh, you're the only family I have left. The Montelli's motto is enterprise. But there's no end to this enterprise. No end to the ambition. No end to chasing wealth. How much more do we have to lose?
I'm guessing that was in the past, huh? I guess that's what changed
In the
him.
end, your dear grandfather had to step in and fix the mess you all made. The plan advanced, but the dead were forever gone. It stands as the greatest tragedy in our family's history. With that blood debt haunting you, you became the sharpest blade, working harder than ever to protect the family's interests. And Capello? Did he think of seeking the Order's protection after that? When it became painfully clear that his power alone couldn't secure his ambitions. Come to think of it, what's so wrong with that? Sacrifices are inevitable, and someone must bear the burden. By doing so, the family's interests can be preserved. Is this not the balance you wish to maintain? were never meant to make decisions for the family. Do you really have what it takes to reshape the order of things? No matter what you say, I must stop him. Why? Didn't I just show you a better future than what you face now? Merely an illusion of your making. My choices may have altered the outcome, but it's impossible to prove now. The past is set in stone. We only have one path before us. Yes, the cold rain from that night still haunts us. But we cannot be shackled by the past. I might not be in charge, but my principles are clear. Every action I take is for the benefit of the family. I must leave here and stop Capello. Whatever the consequence.
She's not gonna let you know. I'm pretty sure.
You're unshakable, aren't you? So you've made up your mind already. Our negotiations have reached a dead end. Then I'll need to try something else to make you stay. Can you keep up?
No, this is the fucking maze.
Can you keep up? Can you keep up? Can you keep up?
Left! You should have gone left! Wait. Or maybe not. Think it over. I told you before. You should take...
Wrong. Wrong again. Do you really think you can choose the right path? Stay. Let's get lost in this maze together. From one window to another. I'll keep you company.
I'm gonna keep going right.
Do you truly think you are worthy of the Montelli name?
Just give up. What an embarrassing sight. What is so painful to watch? You might have another chance up ahead. Don't disappoint us, okay?
Yeah, well, screw you.
Yes, that's right. Keep moving forward. You're getting close. You have to press ahead. Don't doubt yourself.
I thought that would be the kind.
Can you keep up?
Don't you see? This is what happens when you choose the wrong path and back the wrong horse. The cost will be far greater than you thought.
Yeah, going backwards. But it was creepy. Purple glowing-eyed rover.
Why are you?
I was worried you might be in danger. Also, I'm here to deliver this. gun was always there. You earned the right to use it the moment you chose to act on your own accord. Looks like you've made up your mind.
The Padrino's gun never leaves his side. If he places it within your reach, it can only mean one thing. You've been entrusted with the authority to act in the name of Montelli. Now, whether it fires and where it aims, the choice is mine alone.
Look at those crystals.
I am merely a blade made for killing. Am I really qualified to change the status quo?
Why won't you obey my orders?
I'm getting old. We should take the easier approach.
If we can make other people pay the price.
So, why can't you just give in to me and stay here?
Angry voice.
Still recognized.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. Moment of resonance.
Found your weak spot. Brilliance lights the way. The world is mine. How did you let go of confusion and doubt so easily? Those were your true feelings. You and I. What makes us so different? Brother, care for a story? A story about why a certain girl was adopted.
Another cinematic.
Prayer alone offers no salvation. In the face of survival, creed becomes meaningless.
How dare she eat the tribute? Nanny always said that food is for tribute. It's not for eating.
You're a bad girl. I'm telling Nanny.
Who would have thought? She's a Montelli after all. The hall is in chaos. Yet she clings to her weapon. What a monster!
This suits a Montelli well. Repurposing decoration into a weapon, defying indoctrination to chart the course forward. Her blood runs with the same fierce will as ours. Come with me.
The family will shield you and open your eyes to a new world. You will rise to become a true Montelli.
Loading screen. Loading screen. From the cover of terminal data.
I see.
Terminal.
So Duncan was in the dark about the real cause of Bennett's death. He simply wanted to protect his friend's reputation. And Capello used that. Duncan gave us a rigged terminal to cover Bennett's debt, clearing his name. Capello couldn't have tampered with the terminal data himself, or he would have found the information hidden beneath the overwrites. He simply laid a trap at the dock that Bennett visited. I can empathize with Duncan, even to some extent Capello. They're driven by a desire for safety and stability. Tempting future, even for me. We will never achieve that by surrendering ourselves to the Order. From the very beginning, our paths diverged. To yield to them now means giving up even more. And once we lose our grip, we'll no longer have the luxury of refusal. Grandfather and the others have already paved the way. I will follow their lead and chart a course towards a brighter tomorrow. For our family, and all of Ragusa. Wealth and power will safeguard our freedom, while freedom, in turn, will nurture wealth and power. The Montelli family is set to break the Order's suffocating hold, and lead Ragusa towards a wider horizon, embracing Septimont, Huanglong, and other countries. And through it all, we will never forget who we are. The family exists to accomplish what one cannot, and withstand the winds of fate. This is the future I envision for the Montellis.
What do you plan to do next?
We seize control. An all-out war with the Order isn't a wise move. Rather than blindly tailing Capello in search of a hidden data module, let's take control and have him come to us. Scarlet Velvet mentioned they need a formal reply, and we can deliver that. Care to help me give them an unforgettable response in 2 days?
Now we have to wait 2 days. I'm in the mirror. I seriously can't wait for the new Federation map. Though it doesn't seem like it fits well within like this fantasy world. But oh well. Pleasant day in Ragusa. If only if you get off the gun, notice 2 suspicious figures nearby. Like the moon is fucking like cracked.
What's taking you so long? If we don't bring back the goods, the boss will have our heads. Oi. Let's keep your nose out of our business. We're with the Black Alley.
Idiot! He's got the stance of a skilled fighter. We need to move.
He's like, he has cancer skills fighter.
Excuse me. I need your help.
Hey! What's got you two running scared?
Oh, is this a different thing? Yeah. This is Zani's fucking story quest. Moved from Carlotta to Zani's. I'll be back for Zani's. Just need to do the others.
Huh. Rover. Do you know what these two were up to? They were babbling about hostages and fates, and then they came at me. And they just ran after taking one look at you, huh? Seems about right.
It was a good thing I pulled for her, but still. I'll do your story quest after I do everyone else's.
I have. But that name, it's already...
You there! What's going on here?
Just two thieves. Took care of them. I was about to deliver them to the Chamber of Discipline myself.
What about him?
Bruh. I'm just standing here.
Same as you, drawn here by the sound of a scuffle. I know the rules. I'll go with you, make the report, and be done with it. Let me handle this. You'd rather not deal with their questions, hmm? So there was somebody else?
Right. You'll come with me to the chamber then.
This might be more complicated than it looks. Will you wait for me? This won't take long.
While I wait for Zani, maybe I should search the area where that voice came from.
Maybe I should get the fuck out of here and keep doing Kalara's quest instead of going on to Zani's. I still have like 4 more to do. Or 3 more to do before Zani.
Can you hear me? Just checking your location. Have you reached the spot, my clever accomplice? Perfect. Remember to be stealthy. Scarlet Velvet and my operatives are positioned in all the streets around the venue. Should anything go awry, I'll set Plan B in motion. The venue only has one entrance. I've arranged for a handler to get you in. You'll go in first and then help me slip in without drawing attention.
Even though I already have you as a character.
Oh, the upstairs parlor is off limits, reserved for a private event. Yeah. Now that you mentioned it, yes, they did tell me about that. But weren't you supposed to arrive half an hour later?
Half an hour's enough for me.
What was that? You do have a point, but it's a special day. I need to confirm everyone's identity. What's your code name? Show me your token.
Hey, Tulip, Why are you still standing there? Come here. Boss just asked for you.
Slide palms a tulip coin. Yes, you just accept it and as proof of your identity.
A tulip coin. I remember you. You work at the vault, don't you? We had a drink at margaritas.
Don't tell me you already forgotten about me.
No wonder you arrived early. You people at the vault are always one step ahead.
Yeah. We can talk after getting the job done. Now hurry up. We'll deliver the gifts together.
I like how I don't talk a lot, even if I'm streaming.
Have you made it inside?
What the fuck am I supposed to talk about? I ain't got no one here.
This area
It's
is
just me,
under
myself, and I.
On either side of the main stage, you should see
Pretty much just
something
streaming
that
so I
looks like
can
a control
save it to
panel.
YouTube and use it for
Operate
later.
it to disable the cameras, then place the gems I made with my forte into position.
Well, I am nothing suspicious of a guy just being next to a camera terminal. Yeah, how the fuck?
How did it go? Any issues?
Everything's fine. Just got to the place we agreed on. The front of the hall. Done. Main hall, 5 o'clock. Done.
You don't have to say it out loud, Rover.
Blind spot. Done. Back window. Done. The setup's complete, and the time we plan's drawing near. How's it going on your end?
I'm out of the mirror and the jam is set up. Capello actually inspired this plan. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to infiltrate. The Order's agents have taken the bait and are at the location. Blue Rain and Retriever are primed for action. We'll head out at the chime of the hour.
Yeah, they didn't think I was gonna be in Zani's companion quest. Still haven't even done Carlotta's. But I'm pretty sure with the new Federation, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be... What's his face is Cappuccino?
The Order's men should be here. Double check everything.
Smack.
We should talk, Capello.
You! Why are you here?
Your guests won't
That's
be
right.
showing up today.
Carlotta. Looks like you've pieced together the whole story. So it was your crew who tipped us off about changing the time and place for the deal yesterday. Let me guess. You fed the same line to the Order, didn't you? Playing both sides, setting yourself up nicely. But something doesn't add up. You couldn't have pulled this off alone.
It is, of course, Le Rover. Le Mars Rover.
Capello's promise of safety and comfort are nothing but a sham. He's been using our family as pawns, making them pay the ultimate price. Bennett was just one of his victims. He didn't fall at the hands of tacit discords, but to Capello himself. His body was disposed of outside the city's limits. The truth is, Bennett never betrayed us. The path of the Montelli family is one of unity. We stand together, leaving no one behind.
Oh, the raindrops.
I can't promise there won't be more losses, but I will prioritize the welfare of every member. I do not take sacrifice lightly. Now, will you continue down this path? Or will you align with our cause for Bennett's sake and your own?
Trust built on deception always comes back to haunt you. You're getting what you deserve.
Now that you've lost both the goods and your trading partners, this is your last chance to bow out gracefully.
Bow out gracefully? Do you think I still care about saving face at this point? My only regret is not being ruthless enough. I should have cut you loose earlier, making you pay the price like the others who crossed me.
You betray your family's ideals.
And what of it? You'll never understand. We lack the power to protect everyone, so what's wrong with seeking a powerful ally? Why not align ourselves with those who share my true goal? You're right. I've crossed the line. But I can still salvage this if I take you out and reclaim that data module.
So just look at that.
Everyone, capture them!
Time to leave.
Copy.
I mean, damn.
Fall for me, will you? Then, let's fall together.
I was like, where are they in that shot?
Scarlet Velvet's people have secured Duncan and will bring him to a safe house. He'll return after everything's settled. Regarding the Order, I tasked Blue Rain and Retriever to pose as Capello's agents and declare the cooperation null and void. No data module, no explanation or any follow-up. Capello is already a lost cause. The Order will realize this soon enough.
Oh, yep, and there's the bridge.
rain's back. I remember telling Grandfather how I hated the rainy season. I once saw rain as a bad omen in Raguna. When it rains, it's easier to wash away bloodstains. That's why acts of revenge usually happen on such days. But today's rain feels different. As it falls, the troubles of yesterday are washed away. I feel calm. Like I've found my true self again. My present and my future are now in my own hands.
Well done, Carlotta. Thank you, Rover. My girl could not have accomplished this without your assistance.
A little pouty. Like, you interrupted me.
I had faith in you too, but you surpassed my expectations. It appears I underestimated the potential that you possess when working together.
Thumbs up.
What he just said. Looks like someone's been keeping secrets from me, huh? I've been curious. You entered that scenario and delivered his gun to me. How did you earn my grandfather's trust so soon? The nerve. Fine. Since we make such a good team, I'll let it slide for now.
Ah, that's cute.
Capello and his lackeys will face the consequences of their actions. Our code is simple. Vengeance for blood. Death for life. No one is exempt. There's a lot at play here. It will require some effort and a true Montelli at my side to handle it.
I see. I'll take care of the rest. But before that...
Like he knows. Probably it's still going to be raining due to the fact that it's technically a bittersweet.
Yes.
I guess.
What, miss me already?
Yes, I'll miss you. Who knows when I'll see you again.
No need to feel sad about parting. For each goodbye brings us closer to the next hello. That's my favorite way to think of it. A countdown to our next reunion. With Capello ousted, the family needs someone to fill his shoes. I must assist my grandfather through this tumultuous transition. There's no one else to do it. Thank you, Rover. As my grandfather said, things couldn't have gone so smoothly without your help and support. Now that the dust has settled, you no longer need to stay with me as Cat's Eye of the Montelli family. But still, I want you to have this. As I said, every member gets a token that matches their codename. Though you already have a pair of cat's eyes, please accept this as a token of my appreciation.
I do want that little trinket, though.
No, this gem wasn't crafted by my forte. I chose it just for you. I know someone like you won't stay just for me. And joining the
that's what
Montelli
she's sad
family
about.
might not be in your plans just yet.
That's what she's somewhat sad about.
But I'll keep this code name for you, Cat's Eye. The first and only member to receive my personal invitation.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing she was sad about. Not having Rover to stay with her.
Can you keep up?
Because, you know. How long was that? 2 hours. Shit. It's going to take a long time to do these. Do these quests to get those 500 gems. And just for Catathea, to be honest.
Quickly and swiftly.
She was so short. The first 2 attacks missed. Some fighters do have telekinesis, but technically.
Time to shine. Unexpected plot twist. Tornado Maker. Mamma Mia. Avanti. Figurati.
Leave it to me. In war with time.
Oh, so that's what she does, huh?
Stay behind me. Lotus Pervade. A change of perception.
My compliments.
Thank you for coming. Everyone's a bit shaken. We weren't at our best.
It just happened here.
Everyone got scared. Most of us in the troop have had bad run-ins with Tacit Discords. They just can't shake the fear, no matter how many times we face them. Not everyone's like you. Pero and I weren't sure if we could keep everyone safe. But watching you in action, it hit me. Action beats worrying any day. It's like tightrope walking. Just keep moving forward and never look down. That's the trick to staying steady. Everyone's safe now, thanks to you. We should get these pilgrims back to the troop before more Tacit Discords show up.
Are people still being banished?
All these people are pilgrims. They've had a tough time drifting here on the Pilgrim's sail. Fenrico may be a phony hiding behind a mask, but I'm sure he wouldn't go back on his word as Primus. Since you're the new laureate, I doubt we'll see any more banishments. This pilgrim sail probably left Raguna before Fenrico gave his word. I do hope this is the last of its kind.
And there we go. Which one was first canonically? I don't know. Let's have to do this one then. Was Rocha first? I don't remember. How much gems do I have now? Still not even a lot to even try to get, kind of Thea.
Only a six-pack. That's unlike you, Battier.
This isn't just any drink. I brought the finest brew from Eglertown. Cost me a pretty penny, you know.
Aye, Battier, my good friend, add one more six-pack. Tonight, this deck will be riotous with our revelry.
Ah, look who decided to join us. You've come at the perfect moment. We're about to place a very, very important bet.
You realize your good luck isn't good, right?
Hey now, grant this captain his due. I'm working hard to secure some fine libations for us. Battier fancies himself my rival, so he's wagering his prize stash of wheat liquor.
Fish.
Believe me, that stuff from Eglertown is pure heaven. Smooth, sweet. I can almost taste it already.
Confident, are we? Less sweet in the stakes. I'll toss in a bottle of troop strength. Everyone's in for some fine spoils tonight.
Ha! A bold move, Battier. Let's make this really interesting. What would you have me wager?
Oh no, Captain. We're not just betting drinks today. Not with the Rover as our guest. How about this? If I win, you give the crew a day off. We all want to hang out with the Carnival's laureate again. And you, Captain, will handle all the chores. Cooking, cleaning, deck scrubbing. The old kit and caboodle.
It's been a minute to discuss. You notice twitching and the line pulling tight. Not paying attention, I think. Leader Brad, no one paleo mind, completely absorbed in their wager. They focus on intent. Even the Primus himself would be. Blah blah blah.
Deal. It's been too long since I last cooked for the
Fine, I
crew.
guess I'll get that
If
fish.
I lose, I'll show you all what this captain can whip up in the galley.
Eesh.
By the Sentinel, look at the size of that beast!
Ha ha ha! Do we even have a pot big enough to cook it?
Wait a minute. Isn't that Battier's rod?
Well, well, I didn't see that coming. But I do relish a good twist.
What's that? The Fish King himself? Oh, well done, my friend. And congrats, Captain. You've just won yourself a day full of chores.
Very well. A bet's a bet. Looks like I'm a humble sailor today.
If you're playing sailor, then who's gonna be our captain?
Well, who do you think?
Feast your eyes on the great fish he caught. Oh, I'd say our laureate is more than qualified to steer this ship.
He's like, what? Hey, Captain, no, you must be joking.
I've got no doubt you'd make a great captain. But no pressure, of course. It's entirely up to you whether you wish to take command. Setting that aside, why not join us for dinner? Trust me, you won't want to miss the liquor you won for us. Allow us to thank you properly for all the help.
They actually are fine with adding like liquor and stuff.
What
to
say
wedding
you?
ways.
Will you honor us with your presence?
You must. And with that beast of a fish you just hauled in, tonight's feast will be unforgettable. Come, fill your belly. It's the least you deserve.
Right then, I'm off to let the kitchen know what's coming, and to dig up my finest liquor for the occasion.
Fish.
And I'll be excusing myself as well, Captain. Oh, time to scrub the decks until they shine like gold. Oh, and if you find yourself with nothing to do, feel free to explore. Make yourself feel right at home on this ship. Ciao!
What does the captain of the troop of fools do in a day? But there's still some time before dinner. Might as well see what the crewmates are doing.
Because it's still Zani and then Karathea. No. Zani. Fuck, which was in the order? It was him. No. She released first, and then it was Brant. Then it was Carletta, and then Zani. So these are not in order. Damn it. But well, I think I'm going to end it here, actually. I'll come back tomorrow, hopefully. Because this wave of exhaustion, I don't know why, it's always at 3 that gets me. So yeah, for anyone who's watching or no